Man, where is this thing? It's not even busy. Wow. Oh, come on. Where's this bus? Hey, namaskar, everyone. How are you? Hopefully everybody's doing fantastic. Listen, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and checking it out. I hope you're going to stick around. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. As always, welcome back means we are on another adventure. That also means you're going to know where we are and what we are doing. We are downtown Youngstown, the 330, the yo. Waiting for the bus is what I'm doing, and I don't know if I'm in the right spot or not. But listen, that's what our adventure is going to be today. Actually, this is an abandoned bus station. And that's what the adventure is. We're going to talk about this abandoned bus station, what it was, and what it became, and like you see what it is now. But we're going to talk a little bit about it, kind of do like a mini urbex session. Of course, we can't get inside, but we may be able to look through some windows or whatever. And I have a little treat too, man. I want to go check out across the street because I don't know, maybe not a lot of people have ever noticed it before or even know what it was. So listen, if you're ready for today's adventure, I suggest you get off the couch, get ready. Let's go. We are right here. Right here. That is fantastic. Gotta go. Oh shoot. Look at all of them. I think they're ready to kick my ass. Harden saliva. You're okay. You're okay for watching my channel.
Jesus God, Mamma Mia, look what we got.
Shh. I said there's people still sleeping. Calm down. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I told you she was afraid of bridges.
Do not. Stop it now.
That is the starting point of the trail. I guess. I don't know. You can start at the beginning or you can start at the end. I don't think it matters where you start at. But wherever you start, that's your starting point. Oh, shit. That's why I tell you, take a sip. History. Better Malanga. Okay, so first and foremost, happy Memorial Day. Of course, I don't know if this is going to be posted today or it may be posted a couple days from now. So either happy Memorial Day or I hope you had a happy Memorial Day. So I told everybody we are down in Youngstown, downtown Youngstown. Actually, downtown Youngstown is just right over there. So pretty much we're still downtown Youngstown. We are at an old, abandoned now, I guess. Okay. This used to be an old Greyhound station. And I'm going to walk down here because I'm going to start my video right over here and we'll check this whole building out, walk through it and see what's what. So this is the old Greyhound bus station that used to be in Youngstown. The new one is, you see where that intersection is down there where the red light, right on the left hand side, that is where the new bus station, Greyhound station, is. But this right here was indeed the old one. I think I never been here before. I've never used this before. I think this kind of stopped in maybe 84, I want to say 1984, somewhere around that. Before this though, it used to be a railroad station, the Pennsylvania Railroad Station, which I don't even think exists anymore. But that's what it used to be. This used to be an old train station, and then it became a Greyhound bus station. Then it became, if you look at that sign, it became a Phantom Fireworks showroom. So this went from a train station to a bus station to an abandoned firework showroom. But while we walk here, I'm going to show you a point of view because I want to show everybody just the walkway and stuff, because everything here, it's still the way it was as a bus station. So this is pretty cool. And I actually parked down the way there, but old sign. I like that old post right there. I don't know what was on that or not at one time, but looks like there might have been something here at one time, and I can't remember. I mean, this was, man, maybe I don't remember anything ever being in this area right there. I always remember this though. But when we get a little closer though, we'll check out some of those signs over there as well. But yeah, check this out. I'm digging it. Cool building. Yeah, we're just gonna walk down like we come from downtown and we need to go to Cleveland, and we're gonna hop on the bus. Yeah, these rails. So this is probably where people would have stationed themselves in, and the bus would probably come around and pick you up. I think, I don't know exactly how it works. I don't remember this in operation, or I never used it in operation. Let's just say that. But and actually, where are we? If you went across the river, like if you could cut through there, that is the old B&O railroad station over that way. So, and there, I'm sure behind here would have been a train platform or whatnot, I would think. But yeah, a little bit about Phantom Fireworks. And again, some might know it as BJ Allen, which there's the BJ Allen sign over there. The Phantom Fireworks sign right above, we'll get closer, we can see that it says Diamond Sparkler Company. But BJ Allen Phantom Fireworks, Bruce Zolden actually was the one that came up with that, the CEO of it, the president, the founder of the firework company. I'll tell you a little fun fact here in a minute, but yeah, that's Bruce Zolden. And actually he is from Youngstown, Ohio. Little fun fact story about Bruce. Now, I don't really know him personally, but if you're reading up on him, or you even know him, everybody's gonna tell you, wow, you know what? He started as a young kid selling fireworks out of his mom's car. And that is a true fact. Fireworks were illegal here in Ohio. For some reason I can remember, and you still could, you go to Pennsylvania and buy them. So maybe that's what they did. I think his dad maybe bought him some. However he did it, but he sold fireworks out of the car. They were illegal, so he sold them to his friends. But that's how he became, you know, I don't know if it's the #1 firework company or whatever in America. That I don't know, but it's a pretty big deal, especially around here. It is. They do a lot of the events and everything. So yeah, Phantom Fireworks. And I think everybody has been to a Phantom Fireworks. I think the original, like BJ Allen showroom, Phantom showroom, was in Columbiana, if I can remember right. And I always remember when you would go to buy fireworks, you had to fill out where you're going, and you could never put you're taking them to Ohio. You could never take you would always have to lie on it and put, oh, we're going to Pennsylvania, we're going to Clarion, Pennsylvania. As long as it wasn't Ohio, you could buy your fireworks. So that was like a little thing I remember, to go buy fireworks. And I haven't bought fireworks for a long time though. I used to spend way too much money on them. But let's get this video going. But yeah, that was a little fun fact about Bruce. And look, check that out. That right there is a platform right there. That's a platform down there. Oh, check that out. How cool is that? No way. Okay. Let's check this out. Right by the tracks. Check this out. Oh, no way. No way. We are on the train platform. There's the wall down there, downtown. Oh, this is wild. No way. Check it out. That's cool. Okay. I've actually never been down here at all. Wow. This is great. And this is all fenced. This is all fenced in, barbed wire. The building over there. Oh, this is wild. Somebody down here, it looks like they had a little fire, so I'm sure people come down here and chill out. Whatever. Oh, this is cool. Wow, look at that. It's just falling down. Man, that's wild. Okay. Well, I'm glad I came down here and checked this out. Wow, that's cool. That's awesome. Okay, so let's go back up. Let's go back up here. If trying to hold on to these trees. Thought I heard a train. Maybe not. Okay. So yeah, we made it. We went down there. And that would have been a platform to catch the train. And this would have been for the buses. I don't know what this is. That was down there too. Don't know what that is. Roll up door. Can't really see in there because they have tarps on it. Yeah, there's the roll up door. I'm digging this. And that building, I don't really want to put the camera on. I mean, it's not a prison, but that tall building is brick and silver. That's the jail. That's the jail for Youngstown. But yeah, this building, it's been a long time. It's been here for, and yeah, you can't. I don't know. Yeah, they have it tarped there, so you can't even look inside. But yeah, I got the lights are still there. I don't. Yeah, see. You can't see anything inside there. That's all right. That's all right. This is just a nice walk. But there's the Phantom Fireworks sign. Check it out. Phantom Fireworks. But I always remember BJ Allen. And you'll see that because I'm going to actually walk over there to that little bridge over there, that little trestle. That's what I want to show everybody. But see how it says BJ Allen Company, corporate offices. I believe they used to manufacture or build some of the fireworks over there. And for some reason, I want to say way back in the day, there was a big fire and a big explosion in the warehouse over there. I swear I knew somebody that worked there. And there was a big fire, whatever. And I don't know if they still use that. I do know that there's a security guard in a bunker house right there. So maybe they still have something to do with that. I don't know. But yeah, we'll walk down there, walk across, and I'll show you that other sign, because you see, man, what was that, a spider? It was. Phantom location map. So this would have been a map right here, probably of all their other locations. I know there's one, that one in North Lima, that's one of the bigger ones around here now. I think what I heard, they built another one in Niles, I think. They must come in here and, well, I don't know if they come in here and inspect it. Anyway, but let's see if I can get, see if we can get down there. Can you see anything in there? Let's see. I don't know if you can see anything in there. It's empty, I'm sure, right? I'll see when I open back up. Bill Bogan. Yeah, I'll see. Look at the tile. That tile's cool. And that used to be, that looks like that might have been the where you got your tickets for the buses, like when you go in there and you get your bus tickets and everything. So that was kind of cool. That's cool. And they have the tile right there. That's wild. No smoking, no smoking, no smoking. Yeah, look, it's here we go, right there. Look at the tile, man. That's cool. I was in here. I was in here a few times to get fireworks. There's the old home savings and loan clock. I think everybody still will consider it home savings and loan just because of the history of Youngstown. But yeah, you used to be right here. There was a gate here, so this probably went down. That probably went down to the platform, because I see another area of the platform that goes down over there. So that's pretty cool. That's wild. It's awesome. Very cool. Very wild. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Like if you look here, there it is right down there. The right there straight ahead. And that's pretty long, right? That's a whole long stretch to catch the train. That's pretty wild. Pretty wild. So yeah, there it is. Too bad you couldn't go down there. I mean, I'm sure we could have walked the tracks and went down there, but yeah. So BJ Allen, I still see, check this out. Let's get a little closer up here, then we'll walk down. But yeah, nature taking over. Nature taking over, right? Nature taking over. Check this out though. You'll see the old, there's the Phantom fireworks. Let me get on this side where the sun ain't shining. So Phantom fireworks. And then look over here, and there is one of the Phantoms right there. That's their new logo. It's really cool too, because you got the Youngstown Phantoms and they have that Phantom logo. And then their headquarter office, I think it's their headquarter office, because I think it used to be over here, but it's on Belmont Avenue now. And you go there, it has the big sign of the Phantom on it and everything. So we'll walk over here and I show you. That's what I was looking at. I got real weird there because this cop kept driving around. There's a bridge over there, which is really cool. See, I think straight ahead over here, I think over here is where they used to make the fireworks and stuff like that. And I think something over here happened, like there was a big fire or something, explosion or whatever. But let's keep walking, and I'll go over here and we'll check that out here in a minute. I don't know if anybody's ever seen that at all. Oh, there's cars. I'm on a street. I don't know if anybody really notices that. There's a few of them around here, and that's a coal dumping trestle is what that is over there. So if you're into the railroad, I'll walk over there in a minute, but if you're into the railroad, that's pretty cool history right there. Yeah, right there. But see over here, Diamond Sparkler Company, which used to be Acme until I think Bruce took, you know, they bought it and they made it Diamond Sparkler Company, which I think is really cool. BJ Allen, Sparkler Manufacturer, Wholesaler, Distributor. So the whole red, white, and blue, that's cool, right? And then over there you got your Phantom Fireworks. But let's go over here and check this out. This is one of the main things I wanted to show you too. I think this is pretty cool for like a historic value. So this right here is a coal dumping trestle is what this would have been called. So now, if you know, I'm not a train guy. I've said this in my videos before. I'm not a train guy. I like trains. I like when I see trains, and that's about it. I don't know like numbers and history of everything. There's some people that will tell you exact, this is this is what this does. I cannot, but I know a little bit. You know what? I just like trains. How about that? But this is a coal dumping trestle, and this is really crazy because it took it all over, man. It's really nature has really taken over this. So now this is what I know, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, and you know, put some more information on it. But the railroad tracks would go up there, the train would come through, and I don't know if the trains would actually stop or not. I think they would keep moving somewhat, and they would have coal, and they would dump it in, and I'll show you here in a minute because I think I can look in one. The coal would dump in here, and here's actually a chute. See this chute right here? See these chutes? So if you went up there, I think it would dump the coal in here. You know, obviously those wouldn't have been open, those were rusted shut, and you could open that gate or whatever to either front loaders or dump trucks or whatever. And then I think there's two types of cars that would come here. Not this one, but just over the coal dumping trestles. There was like rotary cars where they would swivel, so when you would go across the tracks, it would like hit, and it would dump the cart over, dump the coal, and then continue on, and just each car after that would turn. Or there was other ones where the train would come through, and they would have a lever up here that would hit a switch, or hit another level on the lever on the train, and it would open up the door at the bottom of the train, and it would dump the coal. So that's what I'm guessing. But yeah, so all these had those, I'm assuming, at one time with the gates. But yeah, there's it looks like there's a fence up there too, but yeah, crazy, right? Then they had the ladder. Yeah, that's wild. Here's one we can go into here. I don't want to go all the way in, but yeah, check it out. There's a nice spider web right there. So yeah. So that's what this is when you see this like this. That's a coal dumping trestle. Very cool, right? Very cool. Yeah, that's really hasn't been used for a long time. Just overgrown. Wow. Wild. So yeah, I think I'm gonna walk back over and I'll do the outro to this video. But I think that was pretty cool. Checked out an old abandoned fireworks showroom. Be awesome to get inside and check. I mean, there's nothing in there, but abandoned buildings are always cool to go into. And there it is right over there. The sun's facing that way, so you probably can't see it real good, but I thought I'd take you and walk around that building in case anybody's ever in the area. And you come through Youngstown or whatever, that's a pretty big piece of history right there, along with this and along with that. You know, just right here in this square is pretty cool history. So I'm gonna head back up and we'll do our outro there. So I will see you up there in a bit. And again, downtown is just right over there a little bit. So yeah, there's that cop again. Like, that's the 5th time he drove past. So let's go back up. All right, so that was the video for today. And again, happy Memorial Day, or I hope everybody had a happy Memorial Day. But little history, we just in this little section right here, just in this little section, we got to see the abandoned railroad station, abandoned bus station, abandoned firework showroom building. And again, if you're from the area, I don't think it matters where you're from. You know the name Phantom Fireworks. And there is the last building, 529, right there. All thanks to, well, not the building itself, but Phantom Fireworks. All thanks to Bruce Zorden and his mom. His mom's Impala in her trunk, so he could sell those illegal fireworks. So, and I don't know, I haven't bought them in for so long. Or fireworks, you can buy them in Ohio and they can stay in Ohio, right? Again, I haven't bought fireworks for such a long time. But that is going to be it for today. And this is right downtown, pretty much downtown Youngstown. Like I said, there's the jail and the regular bus station. The real bus station is down right around the corner right there. So you won't be able to miss this. Nope, it's Martin Luther King Boulevard right here. Yeah, pretty cool adventure today. I'm off work. I think a lot of people are off work, so I was like, let me go out and take a walk, and I think I know where we can go and venture, and I can get a few things in, and you can see some history of Youngstown. I will say, man, whenever I read comments about something in Youngstown, I love Youngstown, man. Always have. I'm from here, man. Grew up here. Man, people want to bash Y-Town. I don't know why. There's nothing to do. It's a ghost town. No, it's not. It's not what it used to be. It's not, you know, the steel mill times. It's not the booming, in the mafia days and stuff like that. But you know what? When you're looking at stuff like this, yeah, it looks abandoned. It looks like there might not be nothing to do here. There is. The downtown's getting better. For now, it changed because now it's a college town now. And again, the times of the steel mill are past, but the history will always be there, and it'll still be there strong, for real. But if you're not going out and getting off the couch, like I always say, then that's your problem. That's why you're not experiencing things, no matter where you're from. You know what I mean? There's always something, whether it be history or, make something for yourself and do something. You know what? I'm done. I quit bashing where you live. Quit bashing different areas. But I will say, like, the cop, man, and I'm not doing nothing wrong. You know what I mean? I don't do anything wrong, but man, he must have drove down here 10 times, passing me up and slowed down to see what I was doing, which is great. That's fine. You're concerned about, you know, theory and stuff like that, but I think there may be some different places that you might want to go out. Just don't worry about, you know, somebody taking pictures, because that's one thing too, man. I think a lot of people that take pictures and stuff, they get a lot of hassle from the cops for some reason. I don't know why. Not all of them. I'm not gonna say, you know, all the cops and stuff like that, but I've heard a lot of things, different photographers and stuff get a lot of problems getting from the cops. You know, what are you doing? Where are you going? We're just documenting and taking pictures, man. But that is it. One last look at the building right there. And you see the Phantoms and the BJ Allen right down there. So I think that's pretty cool. But listen, I want to thank everybody for coming on today's adventure today. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the channel, leave a comment. I do read every single comment. Might not get to them all at one time or fast, but I do read them all, and I try to answer them all. I love you guys for supporting the channel. Signals, signs, print. Okay, I was just wondering what that said right there. I was reading that sign. But yeah, I want to thank everybody for coming today and watching the video and checking it out. So until I see you on the next adventure, wherever that may be, bet 'em like it.